Hey guys, Sam here with your Bro Hack of the Month. This month I'm going to be talking to you all about safety squat bar training and specifically how you can hack the safety squat bar to get more out of your muscle anarchy training. So to start with, I want to explain the differences between using a safety squat bar and a traditional barbell for some of your lower body movements. So for those of us that have come from the CrossFit or functional fitness community and have transitioned to a more hypertrophy-based training program, you may be wondering what type of implements can you use that are commonly found in gyms to help advance your training stimulus a little bit. Well, one of those for lower body movements is called the safety squat bar. Now, we can take the safety squat bar and we can advance our training stimulus by adding some stability with our power rack or some squat handles for movements like back squats, front squats, split squats, and lunges. Now, when you break it down between the key differences between using a barbell or using a safety squat bar with stability, the difference is going to really rely on what is the goal of your training. If you're training for general physical preparedness or functional fitness, there are advantages to using both in your training, and you may bias a barbell more. Now, if you're training for more hypertrophy-based goals and you want to focus on stimulating a target muscle, increased stability through something like a safety squat bar may be more advantageous to you. So I'm going to walk you through a series of lower body movements using the safety squat bar that can help advance your training. All right, guys, the first move we're going to talk about is the Hatfield squat. This is going to be a substitute for your traditional barbell back squat. Now, with the Hatfield squat, the equipment you're going to need is your safety squat bar, the uprights of your power rack, and or a set of squat handles. So the Hatfield squat allows us to utilize the stability of the uprights of our power rack or the squat handles to maintain a more upright posture when you're squatting. This in turn will allow us to place more emphasis on the target muscle group that we're working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to perform a Hatfield squat and some points of performance. So we're going to set the safety squat bar up at the traditional height. We're going to unrack the barbell. Now with your hands, you can either take your hands and put them on the uprights of your power rack, or you can take them and put them on the squat handles here. Now, a little coaching cue is you don't want to utilize your upper body to propel you upwards. So you can utilize a cue where you take your fingers, place them on the uprights of your power rack, or your squat handles, and think that you're touching piano keys. So if you're putting too much pressure on the handles, you'll make a noise in the piano key. So I'm going to assume my squat stance. I'm going to put my piano fingers here on the squat handles. I'm going to lower myself down, take a slight pause in the bottom, and come right up. All right, the next move we're going to talk about is the Hatfield Lunge. So it's going to be a substitute for your traditional barbell back rack lunge. We're going to use the same setup that we had for the Hatfield back squat. We're going to have the safety squat bar, our uprights of our power rack, and our squat handles. So I'm simply going to unrack the bar. Remember, piano fingers. I'm going to take my piano fingers, put them here on the squat handles, and then I'm going to simply take my leg that's non-working, place it back, kiss it to the ground, reverse it to the opposite side, and come up. Now, the addition of the squat handles and the hand positioning allows me to add additional load and place additional focus on the target muscle group that I'm working. All right, for this last move we're going to talk about is everyone's favorite, the Bulgarian split squat, using a Hatfield variation. So for this, you're going to need your safety squat bar, a leg roller, a bench, or some plates to elevate your feet on. And then again, you can either use the uprights of your power rack or your trusty squat handles. So for this movement, similar to the Hatfield Lunge and the Hatfield back squat, we're going to simply unrack the bar. I'm going to take my light fingertips. I'm going to put them on the squat handles. I'm going to get the distance required away from the leg roller. I'm going to place my non-working leg back, and I'm simply going to descend to the required range of motion, come right back up, and using my fingertips for added stability, it's allowing me to concentrate on the specific leg that I'm working for more stimulus and to add additional load where required. Stay tuned for more bro hacks.